Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today is the 20th of January, 2022. I'm going to talk about Nvidia today. I'm going to show you that institutions have been selling this stock. All the while, YouTubers have been telling you to buy the dip. All the while, YouTubers have been telling you to dollar cost average into this market in Nvidia. Now, if the overall market is selling, why would these YouTubers come in and try to tell you need to buy it? It make you question which side are they on. Welcome to HueFin, also known as HueFin. This is what I do. I do the price predictions so that you and I aren't confused as to why price is going down. We predict these things. If they're selling, then we want to make sure that we're doing the same thing as what the overall market is doing. We're not here to be in these plays for the extreme long term. Now, can you do that? Most definitely. Most definitely, there are markets that you can hold for the extremely long term. I'm not oblivious to not think that. And matter of fact, Nvidia is probably one of those markets that you could hold for the extreme long term. I mean, look at the chart right here. Look at this. This is a monumental, catastrophic, bullish market in Nvidia. So yeah, this is one of those plays that you can actually buy in the market and just sit on it and come back the next couple of years to see where we're going to be. Unless you came in and you bought the market in Nvidia around $330, $340. Yeah. You scratch your head now, say, okay, man, did I buy at the top? Now, let me break down what I'm looking forward to into the market in Nvidia so we won't be caught off guard. So we won't be like everyone else and say that the market in Nvidia is a buy when everyone else is trying to sell. We need to figure out where the price is going to go. This is what I do. So if you guys appreciate it, hit the like button, share the video, also subscribe to the channel as well. To get my latest price predictions, make sure you come to my playlist. All my price predictions for the stock market is right here. Every last one of them for every particular type of stock that I cover, it is here. So in order to get the latest and most accurate information, you have to come to the playlist and just don't click on any video that I've done recently because the algorithm has shown it to you in your feed, because that might not be the most recent video. All right, I'm just giving you all a heads up. Definitely, let me take this small opportunity to say thank you to all of our subscribers. Guys, you can see that we're 10,600 deep of everyone trying to learn how to predict these stocks without the confusion. Welcome. Thank you all for subscribing to the channel. If you ain't subscribed yet, you need to join the team because we're definitely ahead of the game. All right, look at this. I did a video. Yep. I did a video in Nvidia right here, Nvidia. Right there on the 9th of January. You don't have to worry about it because, like I said, it's in the playlist. So if you haven't seen it and you just want to see what I talked about on that particular video, you can go back and listen to it after you watch this one. Now, I was surprised to see the price go down in Nvidia. I wasn't. I was actually prepared and looking forward to it to happen. Because why? I told you all that the market in Nvidia had made a gap all the way back in October of last year, right? And the market has came and filled that gap. Yeah, 13.84% profitability from the video that I've done on the 9th of January. Cool. Done, over, completed. We need to look forward, right? Let's go ahead and do it then. Congratulations to those who also predicted the same thing. You're learning. You're actually seeing how this market really works. The market doesn't work off of fundamental analysis. No, the market could care less about how much revenue Nvidia brought in. The market could care less of what new product that they're trying to come out with. They only worry about how much are these stocks really selling and going for. That's it. So once you follow that notion, you begin to clear the fog of your mentality of what everyone else is trying to get you all to understand and realize. Because you can't price those things. It's a market, right? It's where you barter. It's where you come in and try to find the best price. Now, look at that. See that? You guys can actually tell where the buyers are trying to approach the market in Nvidia. It is right here. Look at that. Let me zoom in so you all can see it better. Yes, the market in Nvidia has confirmed that they're trying to keep the price above this ascending line. Now, check this out. As long as that occurs, this is a perfect opportunity to come in and buy Nvidia. I'm telling you this now. This is the prime opportunity because you're getting it on the low, you're buying it cheaper, and then you're under the premise that the market's going to continue to trade above that line unless the price is going to break that trend. Now the question to you is, which one do you think is more probable? Do you think the market's going to uphold price above this ascending line, or do you think it's going to break and trend lower? Because you got to figure this out. In order for us to maintain and stay ahead of the game, we have to figure this out. So do you think the market in Nvidia is going to come down, hold this trend and start to go up? Or do you think the market in Nvidia is going to come down and break it? Those are our options right now that's on the table. And guess what? The market already tells us. It already lets us know what the plan is, what the majority of the market feels. So this is the current trend. The market in Nvidia has obtained and maintained this ascending line. Now, once I show you the longer term, it kind of will let us know whether or not the market in Nvidia is going to maintain it or are we going to break it. So let me show you the 3-day time frame. Okay. Now, let's look at this on the 3-day. So this is the 3-day time frame here into the market in Nvidia. Now, I want you all to tell me, what do you think? Is this strong or weak? Look at that last completed 3-day price bar. Is that strength or is that weakness? In conjunction to where price has gone since November of last year, like the price has decreased from the high back in November. We've seen price decrease 37%. Yeah. So obviously you're going to start hearing a lot of pundits, a lot of Wall Street analysts, a lot of YouTubers telling you to come in and buy this market, right? You're going to start hearing that because 37% from all-time highs, you think that's a little bit cheap, right? You think the market's on discount. But what if I tell you that the market is still weak, right? I got two areas that I want everyone to see to let you know that the market is still weak. The first one is right here. Okay, this price level in Nvidia is a restriction point. It's a point to where the sellers are dominating that price, meaning that every time Nvidia tries to go up above $230, it gets rejected and comes back down. So that's a problem for the market that's trying to go up. Yeah, $230. The second area was seen on a daily time frame. So let me show this over to you on the daily. It's 240. That's the next area. So from my perspective, we cannot be bullish into the market in Nvidia until we see price break $230 to $240. Until that time, we need to be prepared for price to continue to decrease. We have to be prepared for that. Okay. So now let me hit this back over to this $230 price. I'm definitely going to pay attention to that. Now, let's try to figure out in a long term, can this price in Nvidia bounce off this ascending line and go back up? Because if so, that is going to be my first price target. I already know $210, right? Check this out on the 5-day. Yeah, we're still seeing weakness here. So I'm looking at $215 first, then $200 next. It might be like $205. So we got $215 to $205 into the market in Nvidia. I can actually see here from a weekly perspective that there's a support area right there around like 200, right? Now the monthly time frame is massively weak. From a monthly perspective, this chart does look like Nvidia is going to break this trend. Now, if that's the case, how low you think price is going to go? 160? See, I know you guys can't fathom, Nvidia coming all the way down to $160, but from a monthly perspective, that's 55% loss in value from high to 160. We can actually see that because the spread of this monthly price bar is massively wide. This is the 3 months, right? If we don't find any strength over the next 2 months and 4 days, yeah, we can expect the price to continue to dip. Okay. And from a 3 months perspective, yeah, we can see 200, 180, and then 160 as those areas of support in the market in Nvidia. Okay. Now, I'm still going to play the weakness here in this particular video because the market is letting us know. We know that 230 is the first point that we need to pay attention to see buyers reclaim. If they are able to reclaim 230, then yeah, the market's going to go up and you might need to cut the play. I'm ahead of the game. I already know that. But the biggest area is for us to see price come back up here towards like 245. If the buyers are able to reclaim price in Nvidia, we come down, bounce off this ascending line and come up to 245. Yeah, the strength is in control into the market. Okay. So the first price target, like I said, is around 215. So that gives us around what? 2%. But I'm gonna bring it down here to that 216, 217. That's gonna be the first price target for us in Nvidia. Now, I really don't think that's gonna be a problem for the market to hit though. I really don't, when I see this from a 3-day, 5-day, weekly perspective. So we need to try to be prepared for it to go a little bit lower. And I'm looking around like 195 in Nvidia. Okay. Now you guys can see price hit 195 in Nvidia. We broke the trend. So we need to be prepared for that. Okay. Then my third area is like 187. So that is it. Go ahead and get rid of this. Let's train this chart up just a little bit, clean it up. And this is how we're going to follow the market in Nvidia. Okay. Now, this is what I'm looking forward to. Again, the market is still weak. We haven't seen any indication that the buyers are now approaching price. The only way that this price prediction I got on my chart will go against me is for us to see the buyers, which is why we need to be prepared to come in and grab the bag around $215, $216. You got to be prepared to grab it right then, because I wouldn't be surprised to try to see this market grab this trend here. Okay. So now let me hit this back over to the daily so you guys can see what we got on the chart from a daily perspective. All right. There it is right there. So now it is your turn. I want you all to drop me a quick comment as to where you think the price in Nvidia is going to go. Make it public, just like I'm making my videos public. You all can see what my thoughts are. Now I want to know, what is yours? Make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.